Hello everyone, welcome. In this part of this course, we are going to look at our visualization. Right, this is the visualization, the dashboard we are going to develop for this course. So let's start. Let me just run you through the dashboard we are going to develop. So, we go to, this is our home page. So we go to report. So this brings us to the report page. So on this report page, I'm going to show you everything that we explored to create this report. So here we have our table here. This is a metrics table. We use this to show year-to-date comparisons and the percentage comparison. So just to show where the increase and the drops are coming from. And anywhere there is a drop, you see red, and increase, you see green. Right. So now on this, we use cards. So here we have the total year-to-date sale, the comparison. This changes from red to black depending on if it's positive or a negative growth. Right, that's what we see right there. And this is a bar graph, a column chart. So this shows a monthly trend, right? Just a monthly trend. While we also have these columns here that shows comparisons. So between top 5 states. So sales in top 5 states, top 5 and bottom 5. Here we have our sales by supervisors, right? We also leverage on icons to create this report. This Naira icon right here, this purple icon here. So this tower icon here, just to show, put some beauty in our reporting. All right, so this is just leveraging icons and the charts available on Power BI. So the next thing we are going to look at is how to leverage on bookmarks. So what we use bookmarks to do is just to further put more details on the dashboard. So let's look at this loans count, for instance. There is also something here, loans value, which we can look at. All we just need to do is to click, then it shows us loan value. Everything else remains the same. So this shows loan value. This loan value right here. So it changes. We can click back and go back to loan count. Right. So brings us back to loan count. Very, very nice. So another thing we leverage here is the drill through. So just by clicking one supervisor, right, it brings the name of the supervisor out. Then you can further click out to see the supervisor sales, the sales of that particular, of the salespeople under that supervisor, and the characteristic of the type of customer that they sold to. Right. So we can go back. We also leveraged uh, tooltips. So this shows, like this is changing between months. It's showing the total loan sales for top 5 supervisors, the loan value and the percentage contribution. So this varies as you change the month, right? It varies. 60%. So let's go to January, 57%. The top 5 is contributing 57%. Also a very nice feature on Power BI. So this, apart from bookmarks, this is also tooltips. The other thing we leverage on is our slicer panel. So we don't have enough space here to put slicers, so we hid the slicers inside a slicer panel. So we can access that through this point. So we just click on it. It brings up the slicer panel. Then we can select. Maybe we want to see report for 2019. So we want to limit it to by customer segment to platinum or to bronze. So anyone, let's pick bronze for instance. Then we go back. So we use this alongside page navigation. So like the back we clicked, that is page navigation, just to show our insights better. So this is another place where we leverage page navigation. So here on this icon, Upon clicking on this icon, it takes me to the transactions page. Let's click on it. Okay, it brings me to the transaction page where I see transaction insight. So here we also see we leverage on icons. These are our slicers here, our filters, right? So we also used icons all around here. We used this visualization called Sparkline. So this Sparkline is a visualization we imported. I'm going to show you how we imported it. So we also leverage on conditional formatting on charts on this month-to-month change on transactions. Okay, here we also used maps and bookmarks. So upon clicking on this map sign, I see the distribution by states. Let's click on it. So this is the distribution by states. So I can come here and expand. Upon expanding this, I see all these. So the green ones are those that have over 200,000 transactions, while the yellow ones are just that looks like yellow are those that have between 50 to 200, while the light red less than 50,000 transactions. So that is what the map is showing. Right. So now, very great. I can come back to my bar graph by just clicking here. It takes me back to the bar graph. So another thing again is this line charts that we just used to show the trend of sales. So that is all we are going to show in this visualization lesson. We are going to pick all these features one by one, deal with them to build this dashboard. We are also going to see themes, how we can just leverage on colors and just to maintain a particular color scheme on our dashboard. We are going to look at all that. So right now, so we've looked at all we leverage to create this dashboard, which is almost everything that you leverage to create any good dashboard that you are going to create now and in the future. So, except when new updates continue coming, and we keep including new things that will make us better visualize our data. So for now, that is all we are going to look at. We are going to pick this one by one and deal with it all through this portion of this course, and we are going to come up with this dashboard. So let me also show you, something I haven't spoken about is background. So on this loan sales here, you can see this background here. So this purple background, purple and indigo, just the mix of that background. So let me show you a similar report that is similar to this. This page one, this is the same report. Because there's no background, there's no icon, this one we are looking at is more beautiful and more presentable compared to what we just saw. Right. So that will be all for this lesson. I'll see you in the next lesson where we get our hand dirty and start working on the most interesting parts of this full Power BI course. See you in the next lesson.